am selling a Singer 5050, which it's got a ton of decorative stitches. That's where the number 50 comes in. I guess in all the combinations you can do about 50 different styles of stitches. And so what you actually have are two cams. And so they're interchangeable. You just open up this top little cover and you can see there's a cam stack in here. It's actually got this little handle that just flips up, and that's how you remove it and put it back in. I'm going to leave it in. This is cam number 1, and it shows you where the settings need to be for you to get it in and out, so you don't forget. And so I've been sewing here. I did quite a few examples, and so I'm going to show you it sewing live. You can see I've got the tension pretty darn good. I like to use a different color thread on the bobbin so I can really see. Now when you're doing satin stitches, if you're going to do something that you're going to do a lot of satin stitch, you're going to want to try it out with 2 different colors of thread so you can get the tension right, because the regular tension is at about 4, which is normal, and when you do satin it pulls more, so you need to lighten the tension to about a 2. And so I'm going to leave the tension, I'll put it at about 3 for doing these decorative stitches. And so I'm going to do this one right here. That is a really neat stitch. So this is actually under A. So you leave this on A, and it's red. So what you do is you turn this knob all the way until it clicks on the red bar. And then the only adjustment you really have is this, which makes it closer together and farther apart, the stitches. And so I'll show you. Okay, so I did half of it with it very far apart. Okay, and then now I'm going to switch this to real close together, and this comes this way. These machines don't have, even though this has like a little knob, this doesn't. And so now this is spread out more. And so you can see it's doing all kinds of things so that it can make that stitch. Look at that. Isn't that a neat stitch? And then putting it together closer makes it look very different. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and select another. Let me move over a little bit here. And turn the corner. Okay. Why don't we go with this one, G. So you move it, it only goes one direction. And so you move it to G. Oh, and by the way, you want to make sure that the needle's not in the fabric. It needs to be up before you move this. So I'm going to move it to G. Again, it stays on the red, and it's going to do this stitch. And now I'm going to go ahead and move this back to farther apart, so you can see the difference on it as well. All right. So look at that. Look at how different that stitch is with it farther apart versus closer together. They look very different. So that's why I think they consider, you know, because there's, I think, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 16 different stitches, because there's 2 cams with 8 each. And then 16 times 2 would be 32, because there's all the gray. So since I'm on G, I'm going to go ahead and go to the gray, so you can see how different, and it's the same the same letter. So I'm going to take this off of the red, and I'm going to make it at about a 2. I'm going to move this. Oh no, that doesn't matter. That only matters on the reds. So I'll go ahead and finish this. So you can see that is the same letter. That's G. And this is like a, oops, my battery power has gotten low on my phone. This is like a multi-stitch zigzag, kind of rounded though. And then this is very different. So it's really would be great for quilting if you wanted to quilt with different styles of stitches. Well, I just wanted to give you a kind of a quick snapshot of how cool this machine is. Alrighty, thanks for watching. Bye.